You've heard of Hercules and his 12 labors. You know the story of Achilles and the Trojan War. Our story begins in the kingdom of Iolcus. Jason was the rightful heir, the prince. But his uncle, the power-hungry Peleus, usurped the throne. Meanwhile, Jason grew up in exile, raised by the wise centaur Chiron, the same mentor who would later train Achilles and Hercules. Jason arrived in Iolcus, walking into the city square, a determined young man with a single sandal on his foot. The Golden Fleece wasn't just any treasure. It was the hide of a magical flying ram, a gift from the gods. To undertake such a perilous voyage, Jason needed a ship and a crew unlike any the world had ever seen. With his ship ready, Jason sent out a call across all of Greece. With a crew of champions and the goddess Hera watching over them, the Argonauts set sail. One of their first major challenges was the island of Lemnos, a land inhabited only by women. Their voyage grew more dangerous. They encountered the Harpies, foul bird-like creatures with the faces of women, who tormented the blind seer Phineus. The Symplegades were two massive living cliffs that guarded the entrance to the Black Sea. As the Argo approached the terrifying rocks, Jason did as he was told. After many more trials, battling strange tribes and navigating treacherous waters, the Argonauts finally arrived at Colchis. The air was thick with magic and danger. King Aeetes of Colchis was a powerful and cruel ruler, the son of the sun god Helios. Jason was a hero, but he was no Hercules. Medea was a powerful priestess of the goddess Hecate, skilled in magic and potions. She met him in secret and gave him a magical ointment. Jason had completed the trials, but King Aeetes, furious and betrayed, still refused to give up the fleece. Jason seized the Golden Fleece. Its light was dazzling. He had done it. He had completed the impossible quest. Their escape, however, is one of the darkest parts of the myth. After a long and difficult journey home, filled with more divine trials and monstrous encounters, the Argo finally returned to Iolcus. Jason triumphantly presented the Golden Fleece to King Peleus. Medea, however, was not one to be trifled with. Jason was now the hero who had the Golden Fleece, and his rival was gone. They settled in Corinth, where they had 2 sons and lived together for several years. But the heroic glow began to fade. This was his final fatal mistake. Medea's love, as deep and powerful as an ocean, turned into a rage that could burn down the world. But Medea's revenge was not complete. Jason, who had faced down monsters and sailed to the edge of the world, was left a broken man. Years later, an old, weary Jason returned to the rotting hulk of his once glorious ship, the Argo, which had been dragged ashore as a monument. The story of Jason and the Golden Fleece is more than just a tale of adventure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into Greek mythology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more legendary stories.